I hereby declare open this congregation, which is held for the conferment of university awards.
Please sit down.
Well, good morning to you all. My name's David Byrne. I'm the Faculty Pro Vice Chancellor for Medical Sciences, and I'd like to extend a warm welcome to you all to this congregation on what's a cold day outside, but at least for now it's remaining dry, which is great. And I'd also like to welcome those who may be watching via the internet and live streaming and who can't be here in person today. So this ceremony and the events surrounding it represent a really exciting and proud time for our graduates, for their families and friends, and of course for the teachers behind me and more besides. And I'd like to congratulate you all on your achievements and to you for your support. I do still remember my own ceremonies. It was a few years ago now, and the thing that sticks with me is the day just went past in the blink of an eye. So if I can give you any advice on this side of the room today, it's simply to live for the moment. It's a gift. That's why they call it the present. In the words of the late, and in many people's view, great Tom Petty, from his song Learning to Fly, several graduates here might just be forgiven for thinking at the present time a verse from one of his songs, as I say, Learning to Fly, which goes, "Well, some say life will beat you down, break your heart, steal your crown. So I've started out for God knows where. I guess I know, well, I'll get there." And I think it's true, we would all admit, not least at the moment with an election just a week away, that we face a time of unprecedented uncertainty, extreme views and life challenges in general. But I'm a firm believer that challenges bring opportunities, and the graduates sat here today at this ceremony have a wonderful chance to seize these opportunities. You're receiving recognition this morning in a wonderful and diverse range of subject areas, most, not all, with a strong marine engineering theme. We're also delighted to welcome those of you already working in industry and the public sector who have completed your studies on a part-time basis on our prestigious MTech as well as other programs. Now, it is actually perhaps quite fitting that you've got the Faculty of Medical Sciences Pro Vice Chancellor, and in fact, the Registrar today is Catherine, who is the Director of Operations for the Faculty of Medical Sciences, as your presiding officer and registrar respectively at this ceremony, because there's absolutely no way in this life now we can solve major societal and global issues by working in isolation. Team science and multidisciplinary, multi-institutional working is now essential, and this cross-faculty working in particular is very much playing to our one university ethos, which is so important to us. It's been said that scientists study the world as it is, engineers create the world that has never been. Penicillin, for example, was discovered by a biologist, Alexander Fleming, but it wasn't until efficient methods of cultivating penicillin at scale were developed by chemical engineers at Pfizer during the Second World War that it had any real impact on humanity, saving hundreds of thousands of lives in the Second World War alone. Many advances in my own field of neuroscience would not have been possible without the help of engineering science. And who knows what the future is going to hold with, for example, the development of optogenetic technologies in the treatment of epilepsy, for example. We also know that artificial intelligence, complex algorithms to make the most of big data, intelligent medtech devices, and training that's truly flexible and cross-disciplinary will become the norm. Now, the Marine Offshore and Subsea Technology Group, whose undergraduate and postgraduate students feature prominently in this ceremony, provides some of the very best marine technology education available the world over, enabling many graduates to become effective chartered engineers who contribute to the maritime and associated industries. And these programs really matter because without maritime industry, we wouldn't be able to transport around the world many of the goods that we all take for granted. Today, more than ever, it's critically important that we do this in a sustainable way. And our academic colleagues in Newcastle are very active in this regard, bringing cutting-edge research into the classroom in key areas such as sustainable and renewable energy sources. We have world-class facilities throughout the School of Engineering here in Newcastle, including specialist marine technology facilities, both here on campus as well as at our station in Blythe, where we have a dedicated research vessel. Newcastle University programmes are accredited by the professional marine bodies, and our teaching staff are very diverse, including chartered engineers, physicists, logisticians and mathematicians with decades of industrial experience. So what sort of institution are you receiving your awards from? Well, Newcastle University is one of the UK's great civic research-intensive universities. We exist for the public benefit to advance education, learning and research. Our vision is to build on this core purpose to become a more globally inclusive institution, providing new knowledge and creative solutions that make a positive impact on the economy, not only of the region, but the UK and beyond. And this is reflected in our strapline, from Newcastle for the world. The university traces its origins back to the School of Medicine and Surgery, which was established in 1834, and Armstrong College, which was founded in 1871 for the teaching of physical sciences. The university's had a long history of contributing to the region with inventions and innovations ranging from the first public railway in 1825 through to the first electric light bulb, windscreen wiper, to abstract and pop art. We're recognised internationally for our work across several broad multidisciplinary areas. These include data and energy, ageing and health, cities and place, and creative and culture and creative arts, as well as for outstanding single disciplines. Our total annual income places us as one of the 20 largest universities in the UK, and most external benchmarks point to Newcastle being one of the financially strongest universities in the UK, which is particularly relevant given the headwinds we're facing at the present time. The university is educating almost 28,000 students across a wide range of disciplines, of which 18,000 study for an undergraduate degree. International students comprise just over a quarter of our total student population and represent more than 120 countries. They bring significant and very welcome diversity to not only just our university community, but to that of the city and the region as a whole. As well as graduating and receiving your awards today, you're going to become part of a lifelong global community of over 220,000 Newcastle University alumni. And the network is there to support and inspire you, socially and professionally, wherever you end up in the world. As part of this powerful network, you'll discover you have a great deal to benefit from, as well as to offer yourselves. The university's advancement office is dedicated to supporting this network, so please do keep in touch. We recognise that all too frequently our undergraduates do face financial hardship in order to get through their university courses, and that without the support, love and encouragement of their families, they would struggle even more. So before we applaud our graduates for their achievements and they receive their degrees, I would ask that all of you graduates and people receiving awards today stand to thank your families for their support in the usual way. Well, it gives you a chance to stretch your legs as well, get the adrenaline out. That's it. So finally, I'll just leave you with a quote from the German writer and poet Rolf Dieter Brinkmann, which I feel is particularly relevant more than ever in a world that seems to be running at 100 miles an hour all the time and with almost constant information overload. And I would urge you, our graduates, to reflect on this. It is the gaps, the spaces, that what you did not do, what you omitted, left alone, that opened a space for dreaming. Thank you.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I certify that the candidates to be presented at this congregation have satisfied all the requirements of the University. Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the Deputy Head of the School of Engineering prays leave to present candidates who are qualified to proceed to awards in the School of Engineering.
Professor Postlethwaite.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I present to you candidates to be admitted to awards in the School of Engineering.
By the authority of the University, I admit these candidates to the awards for which they are now qualified.
The following graduate is presented for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Marine Technology, Marine Engineering, Stamatios Alexandros Saros. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Marine Technology with honours in Marine Engineering. Pengiran Haji Rosman Mohammed Fakrul Ayman Akramin. Ioannis Melitis. Stefanos Zakos. Panayota Yanakopoulou. Panayotis Kantraforis. Nikolaos Koritsoglu. Georgios Rodopoulos. Andreas Verelas. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Doctor of Bachelor of Engineering with honours in Mechanical Design and Manufacturing Engineering, Alexander Brody Lyons. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honours in Mechanical Engineering, Harolampas Dentakis. Andrew Norris Farrow. Ioannis Zigogiannis. The following graduate is presented for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Mechatronics. Shraddha Deepak Patangay. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Engineering in Marine Technology with honours in Offshore Engineering, Lim Guo Hao. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Clean Technology, Georgia Ray Barker. Abigail Bennett. Hossein Dambata. Rosie Joyce Dillon. Sophia Runau. James Fraser Wright. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Science in Design and Manufacturing Engineering. David Hoi Kit Tang. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Marine Engineering. Chan Yung Kong. Petros Ventouris. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Marine Technology, General. Alexandros Adamopoulos. Emmett Ryan. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Science in Marine Technology, Marine Engineering. Mohammed Asif Hanif. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Science in Marine Technology, Naval Architecture. Andrew Neil Martin. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Marine Technology, Offshore Engineering. Frank David Longest. Adrian Favio Racchiati. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Marine Transport Management. Alvin Job. Benjamin John Richardson. Chen Cheng Zhang. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Science in Materials, Design and Engineering. Yao Chen. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Mahid Ahmed. Sarah Aldabi Booz. Siva Shankar Allah. Krishna Reddy Alluri. Madhusudam Reddy Batu. Kumar Harshit. G.R. He. Desmond Hia Ing Hai. Renji Hua. Kshitija Ganesh Jadhav. Panayota Kotsana. Rayan Q. Reshi. Ashish Rai. Harry Nikalesh Ravindra. Mohammed Ali Shah. Ziad Ahmed Hassan Abdul Rahman Sharif. Diwen Si. Hao Sheng Tang. John Andrew White. Luke Wood. Heng Sin Wu. Fan Yi. Ona Alp Yorok. Su Tong Zhu. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Mechatronics. Noran Walad El Sayed Ali. Faris Isa Hussein Ali Hussein Al Mutawa. Andrei Vlad Bila. Hansiga Chen. Teng Sheng Feng. Lok Pan Lo. Guo Huan Wen. Kiming Yu. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Naval Architecture. Maria del Pilar Fuster Pisa. James Meredith Holland Thomas. Irene Solé Colloon. Tishan Lee. Ioannis Polymenis. Christina Prodromou. Harry James Thompson. Yiron Zhang. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Science in Offshore Engineering. Alfred Salvatore Mapunda. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Pipeline Engineering. Koshi Solomon Kurudamanil. Jin Sao Wong. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Renewable Energy. Nina Arujo de Almeida Vidon. Michael Anthony Longson. Joseph Michael Tilling. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Renewable Energy, Enterprise and Management. Zheng Haobai. Selçuk Baskan. Sam Callaghan. Sophie Jane Chilton. Jack Martin Dixon. John William Gilding. Jack Edward Martin Hale. Gulsen Hasnadar Oglu. Gonzalo Ignacio Hermosilla Martelli. Jessica Ann Lewington. Jinye Liu. Yu Meng. Chloe Rachel Munro. Meng Yang Pei. Archie Aaron McBean Peters. Connor William Reed. Ki Yuan Song. Man Wong. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Master of Science in Subsea Engineering and Management. Amin Oluwasiun Ondaolapo Awamodu. Abdul Wahab Ibrahim. Matthew Ridley. The following graduate is presented for the degree of Master of Science in Sustainable Transport Engineering. Akash Sandash Mohiti. The following graduates are presented for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for research in the biotribology and word debris of peak bearings in orthopedics, Catherine Chamberlain. For research in biomedical engineering, Benjamin John Hunt. For research in naval architecture, ship maneuvering in adverse weather conditions, Emmanuel Irimar. For research in sustainable energy system, Ki Tang. for research in solar energy conversion and storage, Kamon Thinsarat. At this point in the ceremony, we would like to draw your attention to the list of graduates who have been awarded academic prizes. And the list can be found at the centre of the congregation brochure. Please join me in giving these graduates a very warm welcome round of applause. Before the proceedings are brought to a close, I'm delighted to introduce our student orator, Kumar Harshit, who graduated with the degree of Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Kumar will address the congregation on behalf of the students we are celebrating here today. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Graduates, guests, and esteemed scholars of Newcastle University. It is an honor to be part of this celebration as a student orator for this year's graduation ceremony at Newcastle University. I would like to begin by saying congratulations to all of us. The energy in this room is filled with so much positivity, and it is an honor to be standing here today to share in ending these chapters of our life story. I'm feeling extremely privileged to share my story at this auspicious occasion of this year's graduation ceremony. When I look back at myself 14 months back, I remember having absolutely no idea how I would pursue my master's. But through my continued dedication to pursue my dream, and the belief that I held in my heart, I'm standing here today. It was Newcastle University who gave me the opportunity to make my dream true and supported my passion for education. Newcastle University was the backbone behind my university experience. And I'm very proud to say that I didn't just go to university. I went to Newcastle University, and I'm sure that this goes to everyone sitting over here today. Some people thought I was really crazy, not just because I was pursuing a master's, but because I had set my sights on pursuing a master's degree from one of the most prestigious universities of the world. I believed that my desire and perseverance to succeed would offer an opportunity to accomplish more from life. And the fact I'm standing here today proves that I was right. I came to the UK last year, and it was a challenging move as I had never traveled across my home country. I give the credit to my mother's perseverance to make me such a big move and achieve my dream for a better quality of life. I'm now very thankful for having achieved a master's and couldn't have done it without the sacrifice from my mother and the support I have given from the Newcastle University. We are graduating in a century, and that is still in its infancy. At a time in history when our world is facing enormous challenges, but also at a time when the opportunities created by said challenges have been even greater. We are born and raised in a technological world that previously was only found in science fictitious books and stories. However, we are now one who will bring the solutions to all the big issues our society is facing, such as environmental concerns, global warming, conservation of natural resources, and development of alternative energy sources, the issues that our past generation have merely identified. So today we are poised to start a new chapter within our life story. We are in a privileged position to be graduating today, and with every achievement comes much responsibility, and that's very exciting. Our achievements that we are celebrating today are an opportunity to inspire others, and for me, it is the true definition of a role model. UNESCO states that there are still 270 million children who are around the world without access to education. Despite education being one of the most important need for this facing a humanitarian emergency context. So quality education is one of the major solutions to put an end to all sort of social evil. And that is why I feel honored to say on behalf of everyone sitting over here today that we are one of the most important part of the prestigious universities of the world whose aim is to make a better world for living. A very famous person once said, "Some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing or falling at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not lived at all, in which case you failed by default." So take risks, set goals, and get them. I know that I'm not alone when I say my thanks to everyone who have supported us throughout our university life and gathered here in taking part of one of the most special day of our lives. So continue to care about ourselves, our family, our friends, and our world. Wherever the next chapters in our life may take us, make sure the journey includes joy. And finally, I would like to say that we have been part of this university. So don't take the pride of this university as granted. I do not take this day as granted. Thanks a lot for listening to my story. God bless you all. Cheers.
Will you please stand?
Well, I hope you agree that's been a pretty special ceremony, capped off by a pretty impassioned oration there by Kumar, which is absolutely amazing. And it was very nice of him to share that very personal story with us. I have to say, just at a sort of slightly more in a related sense, something he said reminded me of perhaps one of the more moving events that I watched live on the internet this year, which was, I don't know if many of you saw it, but was Eliud Kipchoge breaking the 2-hour mark in the marathon. For somebody to drop 55 minutes off my best time for a marathon, I was truly amazed. What I was probably more amazed at is the fact that he actually started out in life selling milk in Africa to make ends meet. And for somebody with that incredibly humble beginning to be able to achieve such a target, I think it's remarkable for us all and a lesson learned. And it kind of borrows a little bit from what Kumar was saying there. We know that through technology with the shoes that he had, through the teamwork with the V formation to help reduce wind resistance, it allowed him to perhaps achieve that magical figure. But essentially, it was him realizing his potential. And I would just like to say to all of you graduates here today, all of you who've received awards, you all have amazing potential. You've demonstrated some of it today. The sky's the limit for you, and I hope you go out of this ceremony today and achieve all of your dreams. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We hope you all enjoy the ceremony and have some memorable moments to take away with you today. In a moment, we will ask the graduates to process out of the north door behind me and into the courtyard. You'll then be moving through the courtyard, down through the arch, into the forum to wait for your guests. So just a reminder that your reception will take place in the Lindisfarne Room in the Hadrian Building. And so please join me in one last round of applause as the graduates leave the hall.